Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it. Let them know that.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Samantha. Back with another banger. Because why not? So this is my ever first video about me doing story time on my channel. So I'm gonna be doing a story time about my high school life. Like the things that happened. I'm not good at telling stories, so hopefully it goes well. So first topic I want to discuss is friends. Like obviously everyone going to have different friend groups and like the friends that you choose and stuff like that. But mostly the friends that I had in middle school, that's what I had. But one of my friends that I was friends with in middle school, she went to a whole nother high school, but we reconnected through social media. Like I've still talked to her from time to time, and there's a lot of like if y'all in high school, like if y'all just start off in high school, let me tell you, the friends that you have in high school, some of them you might not see again or ever talk to again. So be grateful for the time that you guys have with your friends, because you might not see them. Who knows what will happen. Trust me, it's been 3 years since I've been out of high school, so I know from experience. Yeah, so you will have different friend groups and stuff, and y'all have to be careful what friends y'all choose. Luckily, I chose some good friends that stuck to my side and everything, but not everyone's your friend, because you got only say a few people that are my friends. That's all I want to discuss about friends, okay? And let me talk about the pep rallies in high school. Like, I only remember a couple like that we had in school, if I'm not mistaken. But then mainly coronavirus happened, so like that really stopped the pep rallies at our school. Like we were all in different spots. Like the freshmen in one stand, then they had the sophomores in another stand, then they had a junior in the other stand, then they had the seniors in the other stand. And I remember, like I was saying, I was 14 years old when that had happened. But luckily my ankle healed up in like a week. And you know how long sprained ankles take. It takes forever. Anyways, what I was saying was, I remember being in this stands, and the principal, I guess it was the principal, but the principal was like, let me hear the freshmen, let me hear the sophomores. But the freshmen, like we weren't really feeling it. Like we were just like, yeah. But yeah. And also, you guys might get new principals, because I remember like my freshman through sophomore year, I had my principal. But then like 11th, 12th grade, we had got a new principal. I don't know whatever happened to my other principal. I guess he got a new job or whatever, but I haven't seen him. So I remember the principal that I had graduated with. Oh, and speaking of graduation, let me talk about graduations. Like, they have a list of like people who graduated, and many of y'all probably know that, but I'm still talk about it. Like they will have a list of people who graduated, and they have like a honor roll and stuff, and then they have salutatorian, valedictorian. I know, obviously, y'all know that. Like the people that's in high school, y'all know that. Like obviously, y'all know that. But anyway, um, and then they do it in alphabetical order. And then I remember like we had messed up so many times that we had to go over our rehearsal like 3 times so we could get it right. And we were like there all day long. And it was like 260 of us that graduated. And I remember, I don't even think my graduation videos on YouTube anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, next let's talk about relationships. Like, obviously, everyone is gonna be crushing on people and might get rejected or whatever. Like, let me tell y'all, I should have focused on my schoolwork. Well, obviously, I did because I graduated, but that's not the point. What I'm saying is, y'all shouldn't rush relationships because some of these guys are not worth your time. And, like, luckily, I focused on my schoolwork and I graduated, but don't try to get a boyfriend your freshman year. Trust me, it's like something coming from me. Like, trust me, you do not want to. And let's also go with your friends. Like I said earlier, the people that you choose in high school will forever haunt you. So make sure you choose the right people because not everyone is genuine, kind. Because trust me, I had my share of bullies in high school because I've got bullied for being short, being too small, big, too skinny. Like, people will criticize you no matter what. Like, you can't be happy. Like, if you choose to gain weight, they will say you fat. If you skinny, they say you ain't eat enough. Just high school life is hard. So I've I've survived it, and so can y'all. Trust me, y'all can. So, okay, and now let me talk about my sprained ankle because that was part of my high school experience. So, story time on that, right quick. Uh, I don't remember what month it was or what exactly day it was, but it was like one afternoon. I was rushing to my economics class, and like, I was gonna get in trouble for being late because I was like a couple minutes late to being in the class. But luckily, I didn't get in trouble that day because of what happened. But I was rushing down the stairs, and it was like the bell had just rung, and I missed a step on the stairs, and like I twisted my ankle like some way or somehow. But I hopped in the class because like the door was right there, and I was 5 minutes from getting in the door when the bell rung. So when I was on the stairs, the bell had been rung until I was standing by the door, and then I walked in, and the teacher noticed that I was hopping, and he was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I think something's wrong with my ankle." And you know how immature students are. They was like, "Ooh, somebody broke your ankles or whatever," but that wasn't the case. So I had to walk all. I had to walk. My school was pretty big, like the high school that I went to, so I had to walk on the other side of campus to go to the clinic to check my ankle. But the only thing they did was gave me a thing of ice so the swelling can go down. And they put a little cask on it. And then from there, I called my parents, and they had this wheelchair, and they rolled me out because at the I couldn't walk, so because my ankle was hurting so bad. Uh, so I had they wheeled me out, and then it was one of the students was like around the clinic or like outside the school. They came and picked me up and like put me in the car, and we had to drive to the hospital. One thing, it was super cold in there and everything, and the doctors asked me questions or whatever, and then they got me and put me in the exam room and examined my legs. And it turns out that I sprained my ankle that day, and I was only 14. Like I was saying, I was 14 years old when that had happened. But luckily, my ankle healed up in like a week. And you know how long sprained ankles take? It takes forever. Okay, next, let's talk about relationships. Like, obviously, everyone is gonna be crushing on people and might get rejected or whatever. Like, let me tell y'all, I should have focused on my schoolwork. Well, obviously I did because I graduated, but that's not the point. What I'm saying is, y'all shouldn't rush relationships because some of these guys are not worth your time. And like, luckily, I focused on my schoolwork and I graduated, but don't try to get a boyfriend your freshman year. Trust me, it's like something coming from me. Like, trust me, you do not want to. And let's also go with your friends. Like I said earlier, the people that you choose in high school will forever haunt you. So make sure you choose the right people because not everyone is genuine, kind. Because trust me, I had my share of bullies in high school because I've gotten bullied for being short, being too small, being too skinny. Like, people will criticize you no matter what. Like, you can't be happy. Like, if you choose to gain weight, they will say you fat. If you skinny, they say you ain't eat enough. Just high school life's hard, so I've I've survived it, and so can y'all. Trust me, y'all can. Okay, and this is my last topic about high school. I earlier in the video, I probably mentioned about bullies, but like, let me give you advice on that, guys. Like, the people that are still in high school and like are dealing with that. Like, I'm 21 years old, so like I can tell y'all about the experience that I had. Um, Honestly, don't pay attention to them because they have nothing to do better with their lives, and they just want to bully and laugh at people. It can be because you're short, small, or because they don't like how you look, or just flat out mean. Just ignore them. Like, if if your friends stick by your side, those are true friends. If they stick up for you, or if they do something that's genuine and kind, that's true friends. How you know if they're not your true friends? If they talk behind your back, or say mean things, or they'll stand up for you when bullies happen. When and if your friends can't stick up for you, hopefully the teachers will. Because in some cases, some teachers do not stand up for you. But you can always tell an adult about what's going on. And that's pretty much about my high school experience. Story times by advice. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be posting every other Saturday or sometimes Friday. Peace out.